In the memory of everyone in Hangzhou, the West Lake occupies an important place. In the alley beside the West Lake, a red building stands silently. This building bears witness to the construction and development of Hangzhou City. In the long course of history, although its ownership and function have changed several times, it still plays an important role in our present era. It is the Hangzhou YMCA building. The building itself sits west to east and is lower than the surrounding buildings. There is a clock tower on the southeast side of the building site, which plays an important role as a symbol. The main building is located on a platform. The building has 4 floors, mainly made of red veneer tiles. The east facade is the main facade, with 5 coupon holes forming a symmetrical composition. The third floor partially recedes to form a balcony. About the nature of the YMCA. Has the nature of the YMCA changed in the past and present? What are they?
In the last century, the YMCA was a similar non-profit youth organization, and it advocated a volunteer movement that could correspond to today's volunteer activities.
About the Hangzhou YMCA building, can you describe the construction process of the YMCA building during the last century?
This house was built by foreigners, and Bernard was the first director general here, who raised money, including money from abroad.
What were the functions and activities of the YMCA in the last century?
For young people, the most attractive activities are sports and music. The YMCA used to be a place where officers lived, as well as housing for some young students.
What changes have the YMCA gone through, and what functions have it retained or evolved?
What used to be accommodation is now a hostel hotel. The 4th floor is now where our YMCA works. On the ground floor is a cafe, an art gallery and an art tutoring agency. Finally, let's talk to the current users, coffee shop employees. Perhaps their feelings best reflect the revitalized use of this century-old building.
How long have you had a cafe here? Has the building changed at all in between?
We've been here for 8 years. The basic construction of the building has not changed, and some of the walls of the building site were removed 5 or 6 years ago.
May I ask how it feels to use and operate in this old house? Is there any inconvenience, or are there any advantages?
Opening a coffee shop here is somewhat different from others. After all, in a century-old building, it can still bring people different feelings.
Do you know anything about the history behind this building?
There is understanding. We also have a lot of pictures posted in the cafe. When we have guests, we show them these pictures on the wall. Eating with us is still very sensual.